Hi, everyone. It's Tara here. I wanted to come on today and share with you something that happened yesterday. So, a lot of my clients who are working with me for longer periods of time, they have my phone number so that they can text me in the times of need, especially the ones that I'm working with that are teenagers, because time is of the essence. And when they're in a difficult space, they need to reach out right away. So yesterday, I had a freshman contact me and just say, I'm really struggling. And so I just started to ask some questions without any expectations. But at the same time, she let me know that she was at home and she was not doing well. At the time, she was actually like pitting herself up against her mom, too. And one of the main things that I like to do is I like to, you know, partner with the parents so that the parents also feel like I'm on their side. I'm on everyone's side, the side that's going to actually create for everyone involved. And so I texted the mom and I just said, FYI, I'm in conversation with your daughter on text. I'll just let you know how it's going. At that point, I didn't really know what had gone on at all. The mom proceeds to tell me in text too. My daughter's been in like broken today, like just freaking out, screaming, crying, won't listen to anything. And she's got to go to school. Like we're in finals week and she just can't go. Like the pressure is too much. The bullying's too much. It's too much. Like she can't handle it. But at the same time, she was like, thank you so much. Like, I can't believe that she reached out to you. This is awesome. There's given me some hope. Now, here's where a lot of parents have a little diversion of self-judgment. They start to think, why can Tara do some things that I can't do? Well, I'm not your child's parent. And as much as I'd like to tell you that you need to be unemotionally involved at times in order to create the result that you want, it's very hard to be unemotional with your own child. I have my own, so I know this quite well. One of the ways, though, that I do show up is I show up as a matter of fact. I don't show up with expectations, which is really hard because there's expectations not just from the teenager, but also from the parents. Everybody's hoping that I can do something that they can't, that I can create some relief. And sometimes there's specific hopes, like get them to school or get my mom not to send me to school, right? And so you're in the middle of opposite expectations. And so I lose any expectation of myself to deliver the results that they're asking for. I just ask myself to show up present with both clients, listening, understanding, and reflecting the truth. And so I don't say that I bring in sympathy, okay? Because there's two energies that I don't bring in. One is sympathy, which is probably what people don't realize. Sympathy can actually trap people in the space of victim. So I am willing to say that absolutely sucks, right? Using their language. I'm going to use their language, okay? That sucks. It's a fact. It's a fact. That sucks. But in that fact of it sucks, I'm not feeling sorry for you. I'm just stating the facts. Like that, the fact that somebody did that to you, that sucks. That hurts. That does, right? That sucks. That hurts. It's not a what is the word I want to use? Diagnosis of who you are and what you're doing. The other thing that I don't do, so I don't sympathize, I just state facts. The other thing that I don't do is I don't go in to coerce. Like my goal is not to get you somewhere. My goal is to be with you where you are and then find out what you need from me. Period. And so it's the wildest thing that as I ask questions in the midst of it without expectation, without coercion, both clients feel heard and seen and things start to change. And so the things that changed yesterday is the daughter came out of her room. She went to see her mom. She realized that her mom wasn't the enemy and that together they could go after what she wanted. Did I tell her any of those things? Did I say your mom's not your enemy? No. Because then all of a sudden she's in defense mode and her mom becomes even more of the enemy. Did I say to her, you need to go to school? No. I asked what today was, what was important to her, right? I asked those questions, but I didn't say that it was important. I wasn't trying to push her in any direction. I just asked some questions and then I let go. Because the miraculous thing is, she chose to go see her mom, and her mom was also in a different space. Her mom wasn't in the space of like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, we've got to do this. Like, I feel the time pressure. I feel the school's pressure. I feel all this, right? Because this is what gets in the way of us having the most expansive choices and being able to rise up in ourselves is feeling under the pressure of everyone else's expectations. So I don't need to add to that. So as I let go, later on, I get text to say she went to school. She completed almost all of her finals and had to go back again today to finish them off. And how proud her mom was in her for pushing through. And that it was because she had somebody to reach out to that helped her to find that power within, to find that desire within, to realize it wasn't for anyone else, not her mom, not her dad, not the school, not her friends, not her enemies. It was for her that she was choosing to go and that she had the strength to do it and the desire, not just the strength, but the desire. To me, always, that is kick-ass shit right there. I'm just gonna say it like it is. It's kick-ass shit right there that I am constantly in the space of being awe-inspired by. When you leave space for people to choose for themselves and you allow them to tap into what they truly desire, nothing, not enemies, not bullies, not teachers, and not doctors in white coats, not anything gets in the way, not doubts, none of it. It all pales in comparison to desires and power. Now, on the flip side, what needs to start happening is a lot more acknowledgement of both the teenagers' power, the teenagers' desires, and the parents, because they are both kick ass people in my books. And I stand in awe of them on a constant basis. How they show up, how they rise above, and how they add some sparkle to the world by showing up, following their desires, and following their power. And I feel honored that I get to be a small part, pivotal part, but a small part in that story. So I just wanted to share that because it's in the moment that sometimes you need somebody. And I don't know who else does that. Like really not provides an ear to vent. That's different. Because when you just listen to the venting, you circle the drain of pain and you don't go anywhere. So there's a difference to what I do. And it's a whole lot of fun. Anyways, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for the families and the individuals that I work with for being so inspiring that I want to get out of bed every day and assist you on your path to greatness, to wholeness, to amazingness, and to embracing it all.